Hi everyone, it's Lisa Mears here. Thanks so much for joining me. In today's video, I'm going to be making a party hat birthday card using some products from Pink and Main. I love this party hat die set because it's pretty large. It'll fit on the front of an A2 size card, and you can use it by itself on a card, or you can add a stamp or two, and I'm going to use the brand new Mice birthday stamp set from Pink and Main. This stamp set has 3 adorable mice. One's sitting on a birthday cake. We have another one sitting with some presents, and one flying with some helium balloons. There's also some individual stamps such as a cake and a present and a party hat and a candle and a few sentiments on there as well. I'm also going to be using the birthday words foilable panels. We're going to foil this up and use that as a background on my card today. And I'll be bringing in the Cobalt blue cheer foil for that foilable panel. I'll be using the birthday sentiment dies for the sentiment on my card. There's lots of different birthday sentiments on here, including make a wish, celebrate, hooray, happy birthday, let's party, just for you, and congrats. So I'm going to start out doing the background of my card. I'm going to take out one of these panels. This panel has lots of different party words: make a wish, happy birthday, hip hip hooray, celebrate, party time. So it's a really fun background that you can use on a birthday card. You can use this in place of a sentiment if you wanted to, since there's so many birthday words on there. I'm going to go ahead and cut down a piece of my Pink and Main cheer foil to fit this background. Now what's nice about this background is it fits perfectly for an A2 size card front, but of course you can always foil them and then cut them down to size. You can even die cut them out if you wanted to in different shapes. But this background measures 4 inches by 5¼ inches. So it's perfect for the front of an A2 size card, and that's what I'm going to be using it for today. So I'm going to go ahead and take out my ink machine. I have my carrier sheet here. I'm going to just use this anti-static cloth and just wipe off the front of my foilable sheet as well as the back of my foil, just to make sure there's no dust particles on any of that so it doesn't interfere with any of the foiling. This is so easy to do. I just put the foil on top with the shiny side up and then just run it through my ink machine on heat setting 4, and it just looks so beautiful once it comes out of the ink machine. So I'm going to peel this foil back and you can see all of that beautiful foil that is now on that panel. So everywhere that was the black toner, that's where the foil is going to appear. And this sheet you can definitely save because you can use that with some of the solid toner panels that Pink and Main sells and get all of that beautiful foil onto a solid panel. But I'm going to just hold off on that for now, and I'm just going to continue with this card. So I die cut a piece of pink cardstock from the diagonal cover dies. I love that beautiful border around that pink cardstock and the stitching that is inside of that border. I'm going to cut this foiled panel down so that it fits inside those stitched lines on that pink cardstock, which I end up cutting it down to 3¼ by 4½ inches. I'm going to go ahead and glue that foiled panel right on top of the pink cardstock. And then I'm going to work on my party hat. So I've already die cut my party hat out with a few different color cardstock. So I took that large pink die cut it out of that lime green cardstock for the base of the party hat, and die cut it again out of pink cardstock for the dots. I'm just inking up the edges with some inks that match the cardstock color. And then once I finish that, I'll be able to glue all of those circles into the party hat. I also die cut that little pom-pom die cut that goes at the top of the party hat. Kind of looks like a flower, but I die cutted that out of blue cardstock. I went ahead and inked all of those die cuts up just to add some more depth to these die cut pieces, and I'm going to go ahead and add my party hat to the front of this layered piece of cardstock and foil. So I add the actual shape of the party hat first, and then I'll be able to plug in all of those circles into the openings on the party hat. And then I'll add the blue pom-pom right at the top. Now I'm going to work on my stamped image. I'm using this mouse with the presents. I'm going to color him up gray, and I'm using my Zig Clean Color Real Brush pens. I just put some of the light gray marker just around the edges there of his face, and then I use my blender marker and I'm taking that light gray that I put around the edge of the face and I'm pushing it towards the center of the face. And I'm going to come in with a gray marker and just put a little bit there up at the top so it has a little bit more shadow. And then I'm going to take my blender marker again and just pull that down into the face just to blend that out. Next, I'm going to do the same thing with the body. I'm just putting a little bit of the light gray around the edge and blending that. And then I'm going to put a little bit of the gray under his neck and in the sides of the arms just to add some shadow, and then just blending it with the blender. And the blender marker, it does have blending solution in it, so if you're using your Zig Clean Color Real Brush markers, you can use that to blend, or you can use a water brush or even a paintbrush dipped in water. But I like the blender because it doesn't have a lot of solution flowing out of it. Sometimes when you use a paintbrush or water brush, a lot of water tends to come out of those brushes, and I just don't like working with a lot of the water. Sometimes I'll use the water brush or a paintbrush if I have a large area to color, but this is such a small image that the blender works just fine. For the ears, I use the Sugar Almond Pink, and I also put some on his cheeks and then just use the blender to blend that. And then I'm going to color up the presents. I'll be using pinks and blues to color up these presents. So this one present is going to have a pink lid and then it will have a blue base. I forgot to color in the little circles there for his feet, so I did that as an afterthought. So for the pink, I'm using Peach Pink, and for the blue, I'm using the Persian blue and the Azure blue. So two different blues as well as the blender on those colors. I had taken out a lime green, I think it was called apple green. I don't recall the exact name, but I took out a green that matched the color of the party hat because I wanted to incorporate green in this as well. And then I totally forgot that I had taken it out. So I just ended up going with the blues and the pinks, and I think it turned out super cute. So for this middle present, I'm actually going to color the individual stripes. One stripe pink and then the others blue, so just rotate in that order. And then I'm going to do the party hat as well by coloring the pink and the blue stripes. I'm going to die cut this with the coordinating dies. I think this turned out so cute. So now I'm going to go ahead and put my sentiment together. I'm using the Sentiment Celebrate. So here's where I thought I would pull in some of that lime green color. I die cut the word celebrate with a lime green cardstock and just added it to a shadow that matches the little pom-pom in the party hat. I'm going to add the word celebrate at the very bottom of the hat, and then I'm going to add my cute little mouse right above that. I'm going to add this to a white A2 size card base. And then I'm going to take out the Special Day sticky gems and I'm going to add a pink one to the center of that little pom-pom. And that's going to complete my card. If you're interested in any of the supplies I used today, please check the description box of this YouTube video for the product links. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like videos like this and you want to see more, make sure you click that subscribe button and turn on your bell notifications so that you'll be notified when I release new videos. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye-bye.